Okay, this is kind of a dominating performance, or a pretty authoritative performance by Black, but we'll go over a couple points after the end of this video about ways in which Black could have made it even more dominant. Beginning of the match, looking for grips. White gets cross-collar grip. You need to break that grip. We'll go over that. You need to break the grip, re-grip, get solid posture for open guard passing, standing or on the knees, either one. White's got the hand on the collar. Foot on the bicep. That's annoying. We'll go over how to break that. Some ways to, pass on the knees. But I think Black knows how to do that, but he's being bothered. Actually, here he does this very nice pass that came out of nowhere. It surprised me. It was kind of a leg drag. He got his left hand on the guy's leg and dragged it across. Took me by surprise, and I think it took White by surprise as well. Kind of cool.
All right, control the hips and then just do your game.
Here,
and then do your game.
he's not really the guy. He's letting the guy's hips move too fast. I guess one will go over how to really control the guy's hips for control, inside control, and then number two, how to get strong attacking side control with the cross-face near side arm taking him out. Here, Black is doing some unconventional thing with overhooking, trying to grab the leg and turn the guy's legs that way. That is unconventional. I guess it could work, but I think that there are other ways that are more conventional that definitely do work, which we'll go over at the end of the video. White gets the half guard. Here you need to know a strong, crushing half guard pass.
And you can
starting with
arm
that crushing
triangling his head.
crossface.
His arm, arm triangle.
That's
push head. Yes.
Pretty cute. He's looking for the arm triangle control, but White prevents it. But now he gets up. This is bad. The pressure's off. White Black lets White get guard back and back into this annoying thing, including a shallow lasso hook. So we'll go over how to get rid of this lasso hook. The best way to get rid of that is very early. And then, but here Black is a bit frustrated, and his posture is very bad, which is obviously what White wants. And he's in,
I know you're ready to pass.
kind of dangerous
Don't let him triangle you, though.
Kind of like inviting triangle. And then you'll see that at some point,
don't let him triangle you.
With his foot on the hip, but bicep thing, that's definitely triangle city, and here's a triangle.
Posture.
And it's not a very tight triangle, but he does manage to roll over. Black uses his athleticism to get out, but he gives up the advantage. And now back to this annoying, open guard, position. So we gotta really learn how to break this open guard, okay? And then,
grab the knee. Careful about the triangle.
Black is, I guess, looking for that sneaky leg drag, but White's not having it. And then
get your hips under your Don't worry about bringing the grip so much. Sometimes you have an opportunity to pass. Get up.
Black lets him get up. Now that you should definitely not do at all. That's no good. So we'll go over some ways to crush him on the knees. And here White almost gets back, and White saves that, but he gives up another advantage. So now White has two advantages. Black has 3 points for the pass, as far as I can remember. Working the close guard. Here we got to go over a solid close guard, knee in the butt pass. Guard pass that doesn't expose you too much to triangle. So I will, we'll go over that at the end of this video.
Step over if you can. Yes, like that.
But then he does get that stack position, so we'll go over how to make him suffer in stack.
Get out.
Black only controls one leg, he's not really controlling the hips. So because White can move the hips, he's able to regain close open guard, which is really must be pretty frustrating for Black. So we got to learn how to really crush him and make him suffer in the stack position, and then how to finish the pass. A couple ways to do that we'll go over. But here, I guess, White is really able to maintain this kind of annoying,
Get rid of that bicep.
stalemate, although he's down. I I guess he's hoping for a triangle, which Black at this point is too smart to give up, but he finds it so frustrating that he's like, "Ah, screw this," and lets White get up, which is definitely not good. You gotta crush the guy, but it turns out to play to Black's strength, because Black is, very good on his feet. Once they get a grip, Black doesn't have a good grip, but just asserts a guy in a very authoritative way. So now it's 5-0.
Control his hips.
I'm not sure if Black gets
Okay, just keep him
points
down.
for that.
Crossface that. Or tap.
Probably
Go
not,
for the Kimura.
Well, I don't think so. But anyway, he's now in half guard and looking for that Kimura, which is pretty cool. You can look for different ways to do it. The fight's over. Oh, it was a solid 5-0 win too.
Nice one.
But then there are these ways, so we'll go over at the end of this how to make that a bit tighter and more dominating.
The guy was trying to grab his collar, so if you can, just try to stop him from grabbing the collar and take some kind of superior grip, like a 2-on-1 grip, or like a 2-on-1 grip. You can do many things, right? Or you could do like a arm drag. So the first thing is just try to stop him from grabbing your collar. Okay. But then if he grabs your collar, like the guy was grabbing the collar and then pulling guard, right? So he was pulling guard, like with the foot on my hip. Your foot on my hip. But how do you pull guard? Like we do this.
踩佢個 hip 啊，鋪格係。
Yeah, like this. So if he has your collar and he's pushing with, I won't bend over. That's still good, right? So if you're playing open guard, you need to break this, by going 2-on-1, like either under, or some people do one hand up, one hand under, one hand over. But anyway, break it and then re-grip the guy. And then for open guard, you want to be in this kind of position where you're here with your butt low, and then his leg trapped in between you, and then you got your hand on him. And from here, you can do a lot of your, X-pass, that type of dealio. Okay. Another thing that was a problem that I saw is the guy had, maybe you do like a deli with your leg, your foot on my bicep, your foot on my butt, like this. Maybe not. Like a lot of times the guy's got like this. This is like a slider thing, or even just like this, like he had this kind of thing. So here this is annoying because I can't get it off. Right, but it's actually pretty easy to get it off. And the way to get it off is just slap your own back. And then when you bring it back, bring it on the inside. Okay, so it's like this. If I'm just trying to get it off, and you can kind of follow me, if I slap my own back, then I can bring it on the inside. Another thing is the guy was getting a lasso guard. So the guy was, like this. So the key thing about this is really powerful for him. The key thing about this is to defend early. As soon as he grabs your sleeve, like this, then you got to get your hand on the outside like this. All right, so you think about your hand holding a teacup, and go around, and then my hand here. You see over here? My hand here. And then once it's here, then he basically's got nothing anymore. Okay? So then if you're playing open guard, basically you either want to get to this kind of position where he's got like no grips, his leg is between me, and I got it trapped. I got good posture, I'm low, and I have grip on him. From here I can do a lot of my open guard passing. Alternatively, you break some of his grips, and then you can drop down to knees, to this double under kind of deal. And we'll go over that later. Okay, so number one, I think, Black was having trouble with the grips. Okay, so that's one point. So, try to get rid of the grips in the ways that we just discovered, we just went over. Another thing is consolidating guard. A lot of times, Black was getting here, and the guy was turning into either replacing guard or turtling like this. So, and he didn't get points. Maybe he got an advantage. So you got to consolidate. So there's 3 stages to side control. As soon as I pass, I'm going to control him by controlling his hips. So I need to get my butt, my knee into his butt, and my elbow on the other side of his hip. Okay? And I hold this, and no matter how much he buffs, this kind of clamp thing is pretty strong. So even if he tries really hard, but then it's really hard for him to get out. So you just hold this, okay? For like 3 seconds. And then like another stage you can go to, which is a step toward the attacking position. You can grab his collar and have a kind of 5-to-5 position. So here the idea is if he tries to bring his leg in with his thigh, then you just use your thigh, then I use my thigh to bring him back. Okay, he tries to get his thigh in, I use my thigh to bring him back. But if he really almost gets my thigh all the way in, I can switch to this kind of position. Okay, so you have to move. So that's like kind of a transitional position. And from here, this is pretty good too, because I can think about mounting and other stuff, okay? So movement is an important part of it, but basically as soon as you pass, you want to have this kind of clamping thing, okay? And then after here, you can think about kind of a transition thing and then moving into like a real attacking guard. And maybe I'll make another video about, you know, getting a super tight side control from which you can take mount, okay? Oh yeah, and then the other thing is like sometimes a guy would turn into him like this with an underhook and go and get into turtle. Basically the rule is if the guy turns into you, once he's past like this, and that sucks, right? And then we're like this kind of thing. So basically the idea is if he turns into you, once he's 90 degrees, you want to be, you know, you can put your hand here, your elbow is armpit, and you want to go to the other side. Okay, that's a basic rule. Okay, and you can do this as a drill. He turns around, he gets here, I can go to the other side. Okay, so that's a basic rule. Sometimes if he beats you all the way here, and now he's in turtle, what you want to do is you want to get to the hip-to-hip position. Okay, and I'm heavy on him. You know, I'm not getting this shit inside. Maybe I can grab his collar, or I can grab his thigh, and I'm just heavy, and I can start working this. I get an advantage in the sport, or maybe that's even past. I don't know. But anyway, you want to get to this position, okay? And then, oh yeah, one other thing I saw is, you know, Black likes to stack. Stacking is all about the hips. I saw Black doing this and trying to control the legs, but then the guy was able to get away. It's about controlling the hips, not the arms. So like the basic thing is, I get my chest underneath him, okay? Then it's hard. Or if I'm trying to go to the side, I put my leg here, and this hip's on the air, then it's very hard for him. If I'm just controlling this, then it's pretty easy for him to kind of, replace his guard, okay? So it's about controlling the hips. So what I suggest is, oh, there's another point where the guy just got up. He's here, and then because I'm so loose, he was just able, the guy was able to just stand up like this, like all the way up, and then we're both standing up, which should never happen. So I should pressure him. So if you're on your knees, and then he's trying to get up, you have this, so you can just use this kind of double under to keep him on his back, okay? And then in terms of passing, Black likes obviously to do stack passing, but the way he's passing is a little bit risky about triangles and whatever. It was kind of a dangerous over-under. What I suggest is all you need is just this. It doesn't have to be very deep. And once you have this, then I suggest taking a step. Okay, and then from here, it's like super easy to pass. Okay, so from here, once you have this double under, if he tries to get up, then you can just keep him down. And then once you have this, then you just take a step like this. And then, like at this point, I think Michael was screwed, right? Can you do it? Then it's like pretty easy to finish the pass. Okay, so those are just some ideas from what I saw. Maybe I'll make another video about how to really crush him in side control. But I'll just attach this to the commentary that I made to the Black and White finals. Okay, that's it. Thanks.